Hey guys, so my name is Rachel. Can you believe we're done with the semester finally? So today I'm just going to tell you guys reflecting on our project and all the institutional and workplace competencies that we learned throughout the course. So first I'll talk about the project. I thought it was a great way to learn about credible sources. Being able to find credible sources is something I struggled with before this course. And it also taught me new ways to use technology. We're all used to going to the library and looking up things. That's what we were taught, or at least that's what I was taught growing up. So it's nice to learn ways to research credible sources online. If I could do this project over, I would definitely spend more time researching rather than almost using the first source that I found that worked for my project, rather than, even if I had so many sources that worked for the project, I still could have looked further into them, which I think that would have helped gain more knowledge about my subject and overall made my project more successful. I also would have taken, or not necessarily taken more time, but put more thought into the structure of my letter beforehand. I did have organization and planned out what I wanted to say before, but when I was finished with my project, I felt like I could have done better. But that's still something that I'm not too sure of what I could have done better. As for institutional outcomes, I thought this course really taught us how to be able to write a clear and precise professional memo, which will be so useful in the future, especially being a nurse. I also thought it improved thinking ability, because you have to be able to gather ideas and compose them into a professional letter or speech or anything that you'll be writing in the future. I also thought that reviewing our classmates' work allowed us to be able to practice evaluating and giving constructive criticism, which in any career is going to be something that you'll need to do, especially in nursing, I think. And then for how this course related to dependability, I think being a nurse, I'll be responsible for advocating for my patients. This course taught me how to go about that in a professional manner. As for my patients can depend on me to assess the situation, take care of a problem, and I will gain respect from my coworkers and even employers for the way I handle it professionally. Also, healthcare is consistently changing, therefore being able to teach or communicate new findings or even tips will be impressive to any employer, especially doing it in a professional manner. Our generation is so focused on texting and social media. A lot of us struggle with being able to speak and write professionally, and I feel like this course was almost like an eye-opener for that. I didn't realize how much goes into writing professionally, and I feel as though I just learned so much about writing professionally and how different it is from my day-to-day communication, which is something I really needed to work on, which brings me into my next workplace capability that I thought was really expressed throughout the course, you could say, which is communication. Overall, communication is key no matter what the career you're going into. I feel as though being able to communicate in a professional manner or not being able to communicate in a professional manner would be a large setback for anyone. I chose communication because those skills are something that we will always need, especially in nursing. You're constantly communicating, especially between shifts, between doctors, case managers, charge nurses. You're constantly communicating with someone about the care for the patient, and lack of communication can be detrimental for some patients. We all hear horror stories about, something was miscommunicated and a wrong medication was given to a patient, and that's scary. And so I feel like communication, especially in a professional manner, was covered a lot in this course, and that's something that I will definitely use. I've really enjoyed this course. I'm glad it's winter break now, but thanks for listening.